waiting for it to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello. Here we are. It's Friday noon.
Nope, it's Wednesday.
And it's Wednesday noon. Just feels like it's Friday. Hello, hello. Come on in. Hi from Oklahoma. Hello, Tatiana. Ali Knits, hello. Knit Kit people, hello. Bet and Kill Fibers, hello. Farrah Leslie, hiya.
Kelsey.
Kelsey, hi Kelsey. Oh, it's great to see you all coming in. Welcome, welcome. Is that Cake Knits from the UK? Where in the UK are you from? Hello from Rhode Island. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, everybody. How are we doing? You can enjoy this beautiful basket of lovely colors I got here while we all come in. Thank you, Leslie. Wales, welcome. I've never been to Wales. Can you believe that? I used to live in Leamington Spa and Warwick, and I never made it over to Wales. Hi, Tina. Come on in. It's so nice that you're here. Every time I do this, I think I'm going to be talking to just Maggie here in the shop. Hello, hello. Hello, Polka Stitches. This is great. How's everybody doing?
If they have anything they want to see, they can start dropping it in the comments.
Yes, if you might as well just start telling us what you'd like to see, and then we can get to that as we have our chat. Keep Maggie busy. We do have a nice lineup of things to show you though, but we're happy to show you anything you want to see. If you have any questions, we are happy to try and answer them for you. So if you have questions, drop them in and we'll get to them. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Should we start, do you think? Do you think that's good?
Yeah.
So you all know me, I'm Corinne. I'm from The Woolly Thistle. The Woolly Thistle is my baby. And we just realized that the Woolly Thistle is going to be 5 next month. We've been too busy thinking about all the things that we need to get done that I actually let that slip. So if you have any ideas on what we should do for our 5-year anniversary, we are taking suggestions. You'll have to be quick and dirty though. But yeah, I can't believe it. The Woolly Thistle is 5 next month. And it's been a completely roller coaster ride, but the kind that's really fun. Really, really enjoyed this, and we've been growing and growing. And we continue to grow this year too. Last year was our first real bumper year. And we are growing even more this year. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, we want to have a bit of a party for our 5-year anniversary. So right here, in my arms, I have a lovely big basket here of colorful Coop Knits, which is sock yarn by Rachel Coupe, I believe. And she is a British sock aficionado. And the reason I'm holding these, and I'll show you these colors in a minute carefully, but Coop Knits is going to be in our socks bag. And some of you might have seen this already, but this is our socks bag. This is going on pre-order on June 18th, which is a week on Friday, I think. Yeah, a week on Friday. And in here is going to be several skeins of yarn for knitting socks, as well as some really good bits and bobs. And we did do a sneak peek recently of what's in here. And it is Coop Knits. This is one of the yarns that we're giving you. So you'll get 2 50-gram skeins in here. And the colors are beautiful. This one here is called Lapis. And the yarn's got a really nice soft hand. It is 25 or 75-25 superwash merino and nylon. So a classic sock yarn. It's superwashed, which actually I'm okay with. I like to be able to put my socks in the machine because life's too busy. It is beautiful, isn't it? So shall I just go ahead and show you the colors that it comes in? Okay. So here we go. I like to pretend that I'm a, you know, ye old laundry woman with my basket of things to wash. And I wish I could walk around outside just sort of feeding my chickens and things. But anyway, I digress. So we have lovely pinks. This one here is called Ruby. None of this is available at the Woolly Thistle individually yet. We want to keep it for the socks box for now, but I can introduce you to it. This is Amalite. Of course, I'm showing you the pinks first because pinks are my favorite. And then there's this lovely purple, pinky purple, which is called Amethyst. Sorry. There, gorgeous. And then there's a bright orange here called Almaden or Almanden. Really nice. This reddish one is Carnelian. And so with the socks box, we make all of them to look beautiful. So we choose the colors that you get in, not your socks box, in your socks bag, sorry. And we choose the colors and we make each bag beautiful based on the colors that are in it. This one here is called Lepidolite. It's pretty though. It's a peachy pink, really pretty on your feet, I think. Of course, these yarns you don't have to just knit socks with, but they're good for socks. This is Chalcedony. Sure I'm not saying these right. So these are 50-gram skeins, so you'll get 2 in your socks bag. Hello, hello, hello. There's a lot of these colors too. Beryl. Beryl is pretty. It's lovely blue. Okay, and then greens we have Acinolite. Kind of an acid green. Really nice. And we have another green, which is Aventurine. See that? There, that's good. And another green, so many different varieties. Labradorite. So you can see it's slightly a bluer green than the other one. Oh my gosh, this is lovely. This is like a bluey lavender gray, and it's called Kunzite. And then we have Obsidian, which is a nice sort of mushroomy brown. And Axonite, which is this. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any of these colors. This lovely light orange is Citrine. And then we've got a gray, which is Danburite. Hi Marla, thank you. So, you know, if we decide that we really like this and it does well, we will, I think, start stocking it. So it's sort of getting its test run. This is Quartz, a lovely beigey cream, which is nice. And then Melanite. So these sound like kind of rocks, names of rocks. What do you call that? Rocks. Larimar, lovely bright aquamarine blue. And then lastly, this gold one is, oh my gosh, Sphene, S-P-H-E-N-E. So pretty. Lots of them go very well together as well.
Marla helped us out, gemstones.
Gemstones, thank you. Yep, gemstones. So that is 2 skeins that will be in this lovely bag. And you can see Thistle is the sheep. We have named the sheep Thistle. And we have not named our lady sock knitter yet. We are taking suggestions. So wherever you leave comments, you can tell us who she should be. But she's gorgeous. And she's just knitting away on our sock. I love how relaxed she is, which is the way knitting should be, right? And also in here, I'm able to show you right now, is the West Yorkshire Spinners. This is a big ball, 100 grams, and it is superwash treated, so you can wash it in the washing machine. And it's 75% British wool, of which 35% is BFL, and the rest is nylon. And this yarn is a workhorse. I love this yarn. And let me show you the colors that comes in. So we have this one, which is Penny Royal. And these we do already stock in the shop, and if we have any in stock, they'll be in. This one here is Nutmeg. And I think this one, yeah, Cardamom. And we also decided that we should go with stripes in the bag as well. So you might get a solid ball, or you might get a stripy ball. Again, we'll make sure all the colors look really good together. This is Autumn Leaves. This here one is Winter Icicle, all the blues. And this lovely one I think is Passion Fruit Cooler. So these are self-striping. You don't need to do anything except knit your sock, knit a vanilla sock, and this will stripe up for you. And lastly here is Blue Lagoon. So yeah, some choices there. But I love West Yorkshire Spinner. We have stocked their signature 4-ply right from the beginning, so that's 5 years. And it's just really good yarn for knitting socks especially. All right, where's my notes? I don't know where I put my notes.
Did you leave them here?
No, I don't have it there. All right, well, I've lost my notes, so we'll just wing this. I think somebody was, yeah, I'm back. Somebody was asking recently about patterns for Berlin yarn, which we are selling. We are starting to sell out of some of the colors, but we still have a good supply overall. Berlin yarns, of course, is Meg Rogers from Berneray in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland, which is pictured there. Those are her sheep. Hebridean sheep are this color, which is a very dark brown. And we love this yarn. So somebody was asking about pattern suggestions, and of course that's what's on my list. There are a lot of patterns that you can knit with this yarn. It's 4-ply. This is her Cheviot and Hebridean blend. It makes a gray, and then over-dyed with these lovely colors here. So we've got lots more than I'm showing you. And we are going to update our product page in the shop with links to the various different patterns. But I can show you a couple of things we have. First up, this was knitted in the peaty brown and the gold color, which I'm not sure what it's called off the top of my head. And this is Inga's design of traditional knitting. Knitting Traditions podcast. And this is her pattern. And Maggie knitted this. And it's a cowl. And it's lovely. It's quite rustic. We can't lie about that. But it's such a pretty design, and you can see the color work come up really well. So that's a suggestion for knitting with Berlin yarns. And of course, some of you will know this one, which is my Belfried hat, designed by Rita Taylor. And it's a free pattern, at least it was a free pattern on Ravelry. And you can see it's a hat, and then you've got the border, and then the applied border on the edge. So you can see it does lace work really nicely. And then all this garter stitch here It's very squishy. Yes, so 7 balls of the PD brown is what I did this in. I think there is a smaller version. This is the big version. Okay. So that's what we've knitted with in Berlin. Also, I have knitted my husband a hat that I cannot find in a 2x2 rib in the speckled hen, which is a marling of the white Cheviot and the brown Hebridean twisted together. And that came out really, really nice. I've worn it on the podcast before, a while back. And then I also knitted, when she had her DK, I knitted a vest, a sleeveless cabled vest. Love that. Can't find it right now though, which is just, I don't know. So when I find it, I'll show you it. But it's in DK anyway, which we don't have, and I don't think Meg is selling right now. She's all into the 4-ply, which is actually my favorite weight to knit with anyway. Okay, what else is new here? Are we doing okay? You enjoying what I'm showing you? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know.
I'm gonna save any questions.
And if you have any questions, don't forget to let us know. We'd be happy to try and answer them. So we just now got a restock of lichen and lace. We have all her colors in the rustic Heather Sport. Yes, look at those love hearts. This stuff does really, really well. It's a single ply Canadian yarn from Lichen and Lace, and she has these beautiful labels. She sews them all herself, and she's a hand dyer, so she's hand dyeing all these herself. And it's on a very rustic single ply from Canada. It's actually from Briggs & Little, which is a Canadian mill, and we're looking at getting Briggs & Little here. So if you have a favorite Briggs & Little yarn, let me know, because we're looking at what to order right now. It's a very popular yarn in Canada, and I know that lots of you would like us to stock it, and we'd be happy to. They're up there in the northeast of Canada. Okay, so let me show you. Just grabbing what's first here. Smoke. Lovely gray. We've got her cream, which is snow. And there's a lot of pattern support for this too. There's loads of patterns knitted in this particular yarn. I think we do link to some on our product page. We'll make sure we do. This is Frost, and you can see it's a light blue on gray, really pretty. And of course with hand-dyed yarns, so with this as with other hand-dyed yarns, you might want to alternate skeins if you're knitting a garment, because the dye job, you know, is not completely uniform, and that's the beauty of it. Birch, which is a lighter gray, and coal. So I think these gray ones are undyed. And then evergreen is a nice green. Yarn Lust, I know. And then we've got here ash and ginger. That's really pretty. And lake, nice blue. And pollen. So yeah, we have ginger and pollen. One's a little bit lighter. And this lovely beet, or as we say in Scotland, beetroot. And lavender. Really nice. And then the last few, this one here is rose. I think they are up on the website, but if they're not up now, we'll put them up any minute. Probably as soon as I get off of here, we'll put them in. We have them, so they just arrived. Sage. Oh, yes, these are on the site now, Maggie says. They're in the shop.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, good. Maggie says they're in. Nutmeg.
If not soon.
Yeah, it will be soon if it's not up, but they should be. Shrub. I like this green. Sorry, Maggie, I read your comment. I'm like, oh wait, that's Maggie. And sky. Lovely. And that's it for Lichen and Lace. So we have all her colors in the Rustic Sport. It's really a nice yarn. It's very popular. It's proving to sell out quite fast, which we're, ecstatic about. And we have a nice relationship with the yarn dyer, and she just sends these down as soon as she's finished dyeing them. And this is from Canada. Lovely, lovely. All right, were there any questions before I move on? Thank you. I'm enjoying these shop visits too. Okay, any other questions, Maggie, that you know of? Okay. Somebody.
Yardage, they want the
the yardage of the sport. Thank you. 56 grams. So there's 56 grams in here, and it's 215 yards, which is nice. In that. Somebody had left us a question asking us about when we would have the Jamieson and Smith boxes in again. We've never had a Jamieson and Smith box, but it's a brilliant idea. We did just have the Border Mill boxes, and maybe that's what they were asking about. And we will get those again, but probably not for quite a while.
Or the Marie Wallen boxes?
The Marie Wallen gift boxes, yeah. We could get more of those in. I know there's a fair few who would like us to. We could try that again.
The only other question somebody had was if we have any beginner colorwork patterns, beginner friendly. So
Wouldn't you say this cowl?
the Sobo cowl, yeah, it had some longer floats in there.
Okay, so you did have to catch a little bit.
Did have to catch a little
Yeah,
bit.
we could definitely find you some beginner friendly colorwork patterns.
Yep.
And maybe we could talk about those next time we do
Yeah.
a live. So come back in a couple of weeks when we do this again, and we'll mention the patterns we found and share those with you.
And we could probably turn that into a blog post so that they can.
And yes, okay. Yeah, probably make it a blog post as well. Oh, you got a Border Mill box and you love it. That's really great. Isn't that wool nice? It's really nice, and they do a nice dye job too. By the way, we are hoping to get more of their yarn in the individual 25 gram balls, and we're going with that size so that you can have lots of different colors. It comes in 50 different colors, and the names are the best. My favorite is Aquamarine, which is a place in Scotland. It's real. And there's Apple Cross, and I think Dornoch is in there. There are lots of good names in there. So hopefully we'll be getting Border Mill in. But yeah, those boxes were a real treat. We loved them. Love Marie Wallen. We love Marie Wallen too. And we are getting a huge order in from her probably in the next couple of weeks, I think. And we will be able to, at that time, repopulate her primrose kits, both in the original color and the Eau de Nil color. So if you're on the notify me email, that's great. You will get an email. If you're not and you want to know when that comes in, then go to the product page for Primrose and stick your email in there. We will email you as soon as it's on its way or coming in and ready to be snapped up. We do sell a lot of Primrose kits. It's very, very popular. It's a phenomenal pattern, that's why. And it's really nice to have the two color option now.
Sherry points out that
Yeah.
the hen.
Yeah.
Very smart.
This is a good color work, beginner friendly project. If I remember, you might have to carry catch a float here. But you know what? That's part of color work, so there's nothing wrong with learning how to do that. But it's fairly simple, 2 colors. And she's so cute. Hello. Hello. Her name's Myrtle, and she was knitted by Bonnie, who is one of our moderators on our Ravelry group, which, by the way, be sure to join our Ravelry group and or our Facebook group, where there's lots of good chatter. Facebook is it's a really nice place. Our group is really nice in there. and you're welcome to join. Hey, Myrtle. She's got a friend up there who's not looking half as good. This is the one I knitted. Her combs are a little bit funky, and so are her eye placement. But you know what? They get on really well. They're kind of friends. But we will send Myrtle back home one of these days.
Someone commented, I don't have a name, but they're talking about the grab bag.
Jameson and Smith grab bags. Well, you know, that brings up a really good issue, which is even though COVID is starting to, you know, we're starting to see things ease up and life get back to normal with COVID. We are finding that lots and lots of things are not going to be normal for quite a while on the production side of things. So Jameson and Smith has had to put limits on what we can order. And so we're not able to get as much yarn in as we would like. So we're not going to be doing grab bags soon because we have to let them get themselves sorted out. But we are putting orders into them as fast as we can, and then trying to get what we can that's available from them. It's really tough. We do appreciate your understanding though. And it's like that shipping as well. The boxes that we're bringing in from overseas now go on a lot of interesting journeys these days, much more than they used to. You know, they kind of go all around America, it seems, before they come back to New Hampshire. And things get lost, or they get mislabeled as being food by the customs people. I don't know. I think shipping and logistics is really under a lot of pressure because so many people are buying online for all kinds of stuff, not just yarn. We're all shopping online much more. And logistics and those shipping companies are having a really tough time. So we're doing the best we can with that. But it does mean that sometimes we don't have as much as of the things that you like. And if you're patient, you know, we will get it in again. So just always use that notify me link that's on all the product pages. Click that, put your email address in, and then we can also see what people would like us to get more of. And we can try to get those a little bit faster, where maybe they wouldn't be coming back up on our schedule so fast. I don't know. You know, we're doing our best. Yeah. But we love the grab bags. They will be back. And we will be shouting it from the rooftops when that happens. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me show you. Are you ready for a brand new yarn to the Woolly Thistle? Let's do that. So Maggie, ooh, this is brand new, and Maggie's going to help me if I screw up on the details.
Yeah.
But let me first do this. I don't want to show you the label just yet. Whoa. Love hearts. Okay, so this beautiful yarn is Jagger Spun. Here we go. Jagger Spun, and it's their, what do they call it? The Heathers, and it's the fingering weight. Yeah. So 498 yards per 100 grams. I'm saying that. Yes, it is. And it's gorgeous. It's from Maine, so it's spun in Maine, but the wool itself comes from Europe. It's grown and dyed over there, and then they bring it over as tops, which means it's a worsted spun yarn. So they bring it over as dyed tops, and then they have their recipes for getting these colors. So it's dyed in the wool, which gives you just such intricate coloring. There's greens and blues and yellows in there. This particular color is called, no color? Where's the color name? Let me see. I don't see a color name.
Oh.
I really don't. So this just arrived like a minute ago.
Yeah.
So we haven't had a chance to really look at the label. Leaf, there is a name.
Okay.
I say it with such conviction that everyone believes me. So this is Leaf, and it's gorgeous. And oh my gosh, it's really soft. So we don't know any breed specific information about this wool, but it's it comes from Europe. It is soft, and it's expertly spun in Maine by Jagger Spun. And they're really interesting too. This is a family business that started way back in the 1800s by, what was his name? Isaiah? Uriah. By Uriah Jagger, which is a great name. So, and he came over from Bradford in England, and he was a mill worker in Bradford in England, which, if you know, Bradford is definitely one of the centers for textile history. So he was there, and he came over to the US back in the 1800s, and he started his own woolen mill. And this is Jagger Spun. So this is leaf, and I'm going to show you the rest.
I want to add the caveat that I'm not positive he was from Bradford. I know that Bradford's involved in their story.
You know that Bradford what?
It's part of their story that he worked there.
But he was English, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Uriah was English. We're not sure he was actually from Bradford. Correction, police, thank you.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case there's an expert out there, please correct us. We're doing our best. This lovely color is Hayfield, and it's more green than it's showing, but it's a very gentle, subtle green. This actually makes me think of Scotland.
They want to know if it's all wool.
It's 100% wool, yes. So this one here is Hayfield, and this one is Leaf. I like Hayfield a lot. This lovely pink is Faded Rose. This is gorgeous. This is going to be so nice to knit with. I think this will be a very uniform spin, and it will result in lovely definition. And I think drape is worsted spun, but it doesn't feel heavy and dense. It feels quite light.
It's nice and squishy.
And squishy, yeah. Squishy being a totally valid term. All right. And this here is Aquamarine. And there's tons of colors in this. Oh, sorry. There. Aquamarine. And again, it's 498 yards per 100 grams, so it's a light fingering, which is nice. This here is Blackberry. Do you know if this is in the shop yet, or we just got it?
It just came in.
So this is not in the shop yet. You're getting the scoop because you're here hanging out. All wool, 100% wool. This beautiful color, choke cherry. And I was going to say this is juicy. I do love a juicy red. Oh. Really pretty. Gorgeous. Also, the people making this have been doing this for hundreds of years, just about. They know what they're doing. Their colors are really good. Really good. Okay, and then this here is Amber and Brindle. Two lovely browns. So we hope you like this. This I think is a non-dyed. It's smoke. Just a lovely gray. I love a gray. And this lovely one is Wisteria. So pretty. It's kind of a purpley pink or a blue pink. And Cobalt. Nice and bright, deep blue. What?
There's a little drooly emoji.
Oh. And this here is Columbine. Oh, thank you for your order, whoever just ordered. Thank you. We get notices every time there's an order, and it's coming up on my phone, and it's always exciting. It never gets old. So this is Cobalt. No, this is Columbine. That is the perfect red. I agree.
Did we tell them when it'll be in the shop?
No, I don't know. Do you know when?
Didn't we say Friday?
This will be in the shop on Friday. And this is teal. Lovely. And lastly is Midnight, dark blue. So, just look at these lovely cool colors together. All these blues. Yeah. Really nice. I could see a lightweight cardigan in this, a lacy cardigan or a sweater. Shawls. Oh my God. This one skein of this will give you a nice size shawl. We need to find some shawl patterns that we want in it. Yeah, it's a very generous skein, 498 grams. Yards. Yeah. Yeah, I think I feel a shawl coming on then.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
Someone wants to know what the cowl is behind you.
This one? Well, this is the Tapestry Cowl. And I want you to know that I'm only talking about this because somebody asked. So the Tapestry Cowl was my design, and we sell kits for this. And it's an all color work. Hold on, I've got it inside out. It's an all color work design. And there's sort of a color progression all the way around. You knit it in the round, so it's a double thickness. All your strands are on the inside, and then you close it up with a Kitchener, or however you want to do it. And it's a double thickness. But I love these colors together. This came about because I was just playing with some colors and knitting for myself. I love wearing cowls like this. I have a couple that I wear all the time. And then, so we did this one. This is the Tapestry Cowl, the original. And see, the color goes exactly with the vanilla sweater. That's 4125. And then I did a black and white version, which is really a black and light gray. And this is very, very striking and stunning. Striking and stunning, if I do say so. So there's, it's just a tube. You knit it in the round, so there's no join anywhere except for, oh, and I did this in a rush. Don't look at that. That's messy. If you want to see it, you can watch the podcast where I talked about it a lot. But, yeah. And I haven't worn this one yet because it was finished after the cold weather.
They want to know if it's too advanced for a beginner.
God, no. No, there's no shaping. And actually, if you only want to knit half of it, then you've got a single length cowl. So no, and there's no shaping. So and also, this is symmetrical. So when you're knitting in the round, you have, I don't know, four, let's call it 4 motifs.
I think it's 3.
Is it 3 or?
Either way.
So let's say it's 3. So 1, 1.5, and then another one. So, but they're symmetrical, and this is the central point of each motif. So you do, black, white, and then you go white, black, and then you go black, white. So you get to know the pattern, and you don't need to catch your floats if you even have any that are long, because you're never going to see the inside of this. So I think for a beginner, this would be great. And I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier when that question was asked. You're only ever managing 2 colors, whether you knit this one or this one. Both of them are equally, the same skill level. It's just that this one you'll be changing colors, but it tells you when to do that in the pattern. These motifs are from Selbu, Norway Selbu. So it's a Selbu inspired project. I think this with a nice long coat. Keep you warm in the winter. I wear these things. I haven't worn this one yet, but I wear these all winter long. I have a few favorites. And this is really quite a big one. So yeah. When did I say Jagger would be listed? I think it's going in on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Someone wanted to see those 2 colors together.
Okay. Somebody asked to see these 2 colors together. Yum, yum. I mean, it's like ice cream.
That's wisteria and faded rose.
Faded rose and wisteria. Quite similar, but also quite different. But could you imagine a nice shawl and then putting a touch of the other in on the border? I think I have to do lace work. The color work isn't too advanced for a beginner. No, I would say no. Nope. Nope. It's 2 colors. It's only a few stitches in the round. and there's no shaping. So I think it's a great beginner. And if you're daunted by the length of it, then just cut it in half. You know, don't knit the whole thing. Just knit to the halfway mark and then join it and you're done. And what's nice about it is you're not going to see the color, the behind the scenes stuff because you've knitted it in the round. So both sides, all sides are finished, which is really nice and quite professional, I would say. So let's see. Where can we buy the pattern for the Tapestry Cowl? It comes with the yarn. So it's a kit right now where when you buy the yarn, you get the pattern, both the black and the grey and this one. And you can find them, they're in the shop right now. Any other questions that you've seen come through?
That was it.
Okay.
I had a connection issue, so some of this
All
stuff
right.
is annoying.
Whoops. Okay, so a couple of other things I want to share with you. For the first time ever, I think, we are now selling the color Woolly Thistle tote bags, the large ones. These are in the shop. You can just buy one of those. We get asked all the time. We finally gave in. So yes, if you want one, you can buy one. You don't have to buy other things to get it. And then because we are coming into sock season and we have our sock sprint in July, which you'll be hearing about as we get closer. Our sock sprint though is a 2-week, very quick pair of socks, and you can knit any pair of socks you like. You can knit it with any yarn you like. We just want you all to come and knit with us and enjoy some, easy summer knitting together. But in anticipation of us knitting socks, we have now got the sock ruler, which is a very useful gadget, especially when you're not knitting socks for yourself. It's really great to have an accurate, length to knit to. So there's that. I don't know that these are in the shop yet. They'll be going in. From Katrinkles, we got more of these back in, which are our gauge squares with the Woolly Thistle on there. These sold out in a heartbeat last time, so we got more of them. Hopefully they last a little bit. And I couldn't resist it. Little corgi, my little Bella corgi. You probably heard her barking if you listened to the podcast last time. This is a needle gauge, and I have to take this home and get a photo with her, and she has to stand just like that. But yeah, so you've got all your needle sizes, and I think it goes from size 0 to 17. That's a lot. Big corgi butt. Yeah. So we have those. I think all of this will be in the shop soon or by Friday. So I don't know what else. I don't know that I have. Oh, sorry, I keep banging the camera. I'm sorry. So we're just really excited about this. On Friday, let's see. No, on Friday there'll be a newsletter going out, and on the next Friday I will show you more of what there is in here on the podcast, which will go out Friday the 18th. That same day, these will be available for pre-order. And the bag will be filled up with lots of goodies. And then on the following Friday, on the 25th, that's when we will start shipping these out. So you have a week of pre-orders. I would say get in early. We are getting all green thumbs or green lights and thumbs up. People are really interested in this. I think not least because this bag is so darling. And so we have lots of them. So hopefully there's enough for everyone who wants one. But pre-orders open on June 18th. You can be notified. So that old thing of clicking through and signing up for the Notify Me email is a good idea, because then you'll know exactly what time they go on sale. And actually, just between you and me, if you do sign up for that Notify Me email, you may get a little early access to these before we open it up to the general population. Okay. Isn't she lovely though? And she's knitting socks, and she's wearing a sweater, and the thistle, or thistle sheep. So I don't know if I have anything else. I've shown you a lot. I think that's everything. I've gone way over time. Didn't realize that. Somebody should have told me.
Sorry.
But thank you so much for staying and hanging in there with me. And we will be back in a couple of weeks with another live this time, Wednesday at noon. We seem to be working quite well with that schedule. I'll be recording a podcast soon, and that'll be out next week. And just make sure you're on our newsletter email list, which is, you can find at thewoollythistle.com. Obviously, Woolly with 2 L's. And sign up for that so that we can keep in touch with you. That is the way I keep in touch with you the best and the mostest. You just got your Shell and Wool journal. Oh my God, thank you everyone for being so patient for those. They were prisoner by the shipping company and they arrived here much later than they should have. But let me tell you, we got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those out in 2 days. So thank you to my awesome team. Tina and the gang, you're the best. They really hustled to get that. And that's our promise to you, though, is that we will always do our best to get things out to you as soon as we have them. Sometimes they get a wee bit delayed getting to us, though. But I'm glad you like it. It's really nice. Leah should be her name. Well, thank you so much, everyone. And we will talk to you again soon. Take good care. Stay cool. It's pretty hot. So we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. And wear your mask and all that. And take your knitting. Bye-bye.